Hey, what's up YouTube? Dr. AJ here, and for today's episode, we will be reacting to Haikyuu OVA Riku vs. Ku Episode 1. So without further ado, onegaishimasu! If you're new to my channel, my name is Dr. AJ and I'm a licensed medical doctor as well as a professional beach volleyball player. But I was also an indoor player. I'm already retired from it, but I played university, I played professional league here in the Philippines, and I was also at some point the team captain of the national men's indoor team. But I'm already retired. I'm focusing on beach volleyball right now, but Haikyuu remains to be a guilty indulgence for me, even if it's more into indoor. And for today's episode, we will be reacting to Riku vs. Ku Episode 1, which is the OVA before the Season 4. And in my last video, when I was reacting to Season 4, Episode 14, if I'm not mistaken, there was this character that I wasn't able to recognize because at this point, I'm not reading the manga anymore. I want it to be a surprise for me when I watch the anime. Oh. Is he a new character? I don't remember seeing him. And thank you so much for all those who pointed out to me that I should watch these OVA first before going into the second half of Season 4. And so right now I'm very much excited because Nekoma is actually my favorite team. Of course, we all know, we all love Karasuno, but me, as a cat lover, I have a bias for Nekoma. And actually, even if Kei Tsukishima is my favorite Karasuno player, the player that I am most entertained or I can relate a little bit is Lev Haiba because we are almost the same height. We play middle, and my people have complimented me by my hitting arm, which is whip-like. So even if I pack some power with my arms when hitting, some notice that it's because also I have a whip-like arm, which is pretty much similar to Lev Haiba. So without further ado, let's get into this episode. I'm very much excited. Still the women's division. Oh, Kuro! The captain. Kenma! Yamamoto-san. Yaku. And where's Lev? Oh, this is about to... They're gonna play the finals already. So they're through the semifinals at this point? No heavy academy. $180, which is around 5'11" and a half. Ooh, shady. Kuro is so different from Daichi. Ah, yes, Lev. Oh, I love Lev. Yeah, I also poop before a match and training. Yeah, it makes you feel lighter when you're playing. Is there also an opening song? No. I wish there was. Something to add to my motivational playlist. Puro that. Kenma. Forever stoic. Oh, Bokuto, the ace. Hey. Fukurodani. Oh, so it's Fukurodani versus Nekoma. Ooh. Oh my god, this is gonna be so exciting. Akane-chan. Just like the older sister of Tanaka-san heading the cheering squad. Oh, level. I wonder how Lev looks like in real life. He looks Eurasian. It's half Russian, half Japanese. That's a really nice combination. They usually end up as models. They have to pump up the ego of Bokuto-san. They want to win against Nekoma. Perfect pass by Yaku. Kenma, really unpredictable. I would want to have a setter like Kenma. Akashi. Bokuto-san, go with the ace. First point. Sharp cross. Oh no, tooling the block. Such power. Hey, hey, hey. It's so hard to root for a specific team because I like them both. But of course, I like Nekoma more. But Bokuto is such a charming guy. So likable. Sharp angle. Go for sharp angle. Ooh. Yaku, nice dig. And it's a perfect dig. Did you see Kenma's setting style? Let me rewind that. See, if I'm a middle blocker, I would definitely not expect him to go for a back set because his back is not even arched. Sometimes the arching of the back is a dead giveaway that they're gonna go for a back set. But look at Kenma. Just straight up. Perfectly squared to the net. Very unpredictable. See? Ooh, wicked angle. We call that Sauri here because Saura Kimura, the legend in Japanese women's volleyball, she likes to hit those very sharp angles that sometimes if your shoulder is not in a good strength and conditioning level, you're gonna ruin your shoulder with the wicked angles that she comes up with. So here, it's like it's a slang term if someone hits that sharp. Oh, you're doing a Sauri. Down the line. Overpowering Kenma.
3対3の時はもっとボクトさん止めてた気がするのに。でもクローさんのブロックのおかげで後ろはレシーブしやすくなってると思う。
Getting Lev fired up. Sometimes it's like that. When you're a middle and your opposite middle is doing a better job than you in defending, sometimes you feel quite insecure. Like, especially if they're getting praises like that they're positioning the block easy for the floor defenders to dig up the ball. And once you're inside the court, you're not even contributing to the defense, even if you're the middle blocker. Sometimes I feel that.
僕とさんはいつもクロスが大好きだけど、今日はストレートの調子がいいね。どうかな。調子にムラのある人だからね。僕とさんは絶好調。そしてヤク君も絶好調。おう、今日はよく見えるぜ。僕とさんは特にストレートが絶好調で、クロスにいるヤク君をすごく意識してる。
ブロックはクロスを締めてたけど、ストレートの方を締めるか。
でも僕とさんの珍しく絶好調なストレートを美味しく使ってからにしよう。
This is called baiting the opponent. Like, if you know the tendencies of the opponent, of course it comes from clearly studying the opponent. Probably Kenma did it on his own time. We wouldn't know, but for him to be able to analyze Bokuto like that, to learn about the person's tendencies, and especially I can relate to it now more in beach volleyball. Now that I'm getting to learn the basics of setting up the defense, is the goal is to make your opponent hit towards what you want them to hit. Sometimes I'll be covering the cross court because I want him to spike straight or down the line, and my partner Pemi will be there, especially if the opponent has a stronger cross court attack. I have to set up my defense perfectly so that I can force him to go for a straight attack or down the line attack, which we hope that he is not as comfortable with, so that my partner will have an easy time defending it. So it's pretty much the same in indoor. You set up the defense to bait your opponent to do something that you want them to do. So what are they gonna do? Nice touch, Kuro. One touchy. Takashi got it. The libero got it the second. Ooh, stop block. Stop block. Switch block, yeah. Sometimes we also did that before. I remember doing it a couple of times when in university. Because sometimes, well, here in the Philippines, more often than not, the setter is shorter than the middle. So if we baited the opponent to go for a straight attack, the middle switches with the setter and forms up a higher block towards the line. But it's a very risky play. It has to be that you're pretty much sure that your opponent is going to go straight. Oh, but Nekoma is still behind. Bokuto is still on the front line. So everyone is cat eyes. I like how the eyes of the Nekoma guys are all cat-like. Speaking of which, that's why I like Nekoma, is because I have my Jujubee here. You're Neko. Neko. Look, Slev, my favorite. Go for your whip spike, Slev. Nice serve, Puro. Overball. No. Whip! Oh. Well, still out of system. Oh no. No, Lev. No, Lev. Oh. No.
たまに国際試合とかでもこういうことあるし大丈夫だよ。
大丈夫。Too eager.
リエフのこと頼むからな。お前こういう時の表情は豊かだよな。
Kenma doesn't like to babysit Lev.
ケンマさん。
せめてボールくらいちゃんと見て、あと肘下げないでスピードより高さを優先して。
ちょっと待って、そんないっぺんに。
ちなみに全部今まで言ってることだから。
こういう時のケンマさんは竹虎さんよりヤクさんより怖い。
まだまだ商用に及ばないね。
The shade. Kenma with the shade. Hold on. Why? You want to go back here? Oh, she wants to go back. Okay.
強烈なの来るぞ。
少し下がれ。カイ。
肘下げない。肘下げない。
Elbows.
高け。
Hit it at your highest point. Highest point. Straight down. Ooh, stop. At least it's another chance. Another chance. Oh.
絶対逆転してやる。
このセットは厳しいんじゃない？
そんなこと。
焦らないで
Kenma.
ちゃんと整ってきてるから。
What are you thinking, Kenma? I'm very curious.
まだまだ商用に及ばないね。
Ooh. Nice one, Lev. Totally fangirling over Lev.
あかねちゃんもしかして二人が結婚したらあかねちゃんは私の妹。やだ、何しよう。お買い物行こう。お買い物。
すいません。
Okay, Gorodani got the
準
first
備
set.
は理想の形になってきてる。こっからは我慢比べだ。お前たち得意だろ。あーす。
Oh, nice block.
猫間の守備は徐々に穴を潰して整えていくの。打って
So the defense is adjusting little by little.
そしてフロアディフェンスを意識しすぎれば
Ooh, nice stop.
僕とさん、向こうのレシーバー意識しすぎでは。拾われたら拾われたでまた打てばいいですし。
なんかクロスダメだ。ていうかクロス打とうと思ってても
Probably need some magic to boost up that ego.
僕とさんの弱点その37。片一方の調子が著しくいい場合。俺いつもクロスってどう打ってたっけ？もう一方忘れる場合がある。
Here, baby.
今クロスの打ち方どうだっけ？
ふざけてんの？残念ながら大真面目だ。序盤は結構いい感じの打ってただろうよ。今日ストレートがすっ
No.
げえいい感じだから。
Some part of his mind has shut down.
落ち着け。これはまだ不調じゃない。ちょっとした一本で立て直せ
Kashi,
る。
you know Bokuto the most.
ローテは
So how are you gonna
何も考
adjust?
えずにクロス打ってください。ただ気持ちよく。道は作りますので。
sometimes the setter actually, since he's the maestro,
北斗さんのいるレフト前方を狙ってきます。
like he has to contend with a lot of things, like the defense pattern of the enemy or the opponent, like the receivers, but more importantly the blockers. How are they setting the blockers and how they can, or the setter can make it easier for the spikers to clear a path for the ball. So a lot of things go on in the mind of a setter.
サーブレシーバーいつもよりネット側にお願いします。
Let's do that. He's gonna faint.
反応早い。
Gonna faint.
次のローテで廃場は光栄。めんどくさいクローさんが前衛に上がってくる。ブロックをなさまき、僕とさんを確実に乗せるには今のこのローテが最善。この T シャツ超かっけえっすね。
Just have to.
見る目が
I'm full of hair. Just have to give Bokuto one awesome spike and he's back in the game.
エースの心得一つ。
Number one, your back should be an inspiration to your teammates.
味方を鼓舞するべし。一つ。
Number two,
どんな
smash
壁でも
every
打ち
wall
砕く
in
べ
your
し。
way.
一つ。
Every ball shall be spiked.
打ち切るべし。
Well, that's what I'm trying to make like my mantra in beach volleyball right now, because I'm obviously, like, my play style, I know that I'm a power player. I want to hit balls. I don't like shooting or cut shots or slow hits. I can do some of that, but I know I can score more with a power hit. So that's what my online coach Mark Burick told me. Stick with your strengths. Every ball, just hit it with all you've got. And if there's a block, then try to overpower the block. If there's a defense, if the blocker goes another way and the path is clear for you to get your strongest attack, which for me is a sharp cross-court angle, and the defender is there, then just blast the arms of that defender with all your might. So that's what I'm going for right now. Can totally relate here. Same. Another Sauri shot.
あんなのずるいよ
Oh,
かっこよすぎじゃん
all full of hair.
かっこよしおかよ。クソが。
今回は赤足の僕と立て直しの手腕に拍手だな。
俺
What happened?
俺はもっとバシバシ点取って。
Oh wait, did they lose?
かっこよしおかよ。クソが。
They did lose. What's gonna
今
happen?
回は赤足の僕と立て直しの手腕に拍手だな。
But I think the top three emerges, like from the semifinals. Top three goes on into nationals.
俺はもっとバシバシ点取ってブロック決めて。観客席からワーキャー言われる男なんです。
Wrong motivation,
ま
Lem.
っすぐバカっぽい感じ嫌いじゃないよ。猫間はチームワークのチームだから輪を乱しちゃダメだって分かってるんですけど。お前ちゃんとそんなこと考えてたのか。
Poor Lev.
大事だな。チームって複雑だからな。人とちゃんと力を合わせるって結構難しい。別に出る杭打つべしって言うんじゃねえの。なんつうのかな。チームワークがハマる瞬間ってのは
Comes together.
多分お前が思ってるよりずっと気持ちいいぞ。
Yeah. When everyone is just in a flow, like if everyone is just on the same wavelength, that's the perfect, oh, that's the most satisfying experience as a volleyball player.
春高の残りは一枠
So they're gonna be doing battle for third?
です
I wonder who they're up against. So, well, I don't want to preempt it, so it's probably the guy that I didn't recognize from the previous episode. It's no heavy.
俺らは決勝行く気満々でした
So this is the battle for the third spot towards nationals.
要注意はやっぱ大将だなあいつほんといやらしいから注意しろよ
Is that the guy that I didn't recognize? That Daisho guy?
お前は5点ミスったって10点取ってくれりゃいいんだよ
薬さん
あとは相手に取られなきゃいい話だ
You got this, Lev. This is your
相手はしつこい
redemption.
猫ちゃんだでもしつこさで負ける気がしねえよな
They're the snakes? Are they the snakes? Or it's just a moniker that Kuro gave for them?
ほら
フェイント
Thanks.
しょっぱなからかよ
ダイレクト
Ooh. A gift. An overpass is something is what we call a gift here in the Philippines.
11番空振りあるぞ
Oh.
ケンマさん笑わないで4番ストレート打てないスト
I
レート
just love the dynamic between Kenma and Lev.
ちゃんと人を選んで煽ってるな 11番ブロックザルだぞ
Ooh.
11番ザルザルだな
It really happens inside the court. Like the trash talk, it could be very intense. Like I remember before when I was in university, our rival LaSalle, although their captain Chris Makasay during that time is one of my best friends right now. In fact, I'm the godfather of his son. But the rivalries can be quite intense before. Like referees were quite lenient before when it comes to trash talk and would be like all over at each other's throats whenever we're on the court. Yeah. Not a proud moment, but whenever we're up against them, like our mantra in university is lose to all the schools except for LaSalle.
なんか乗れないね
Oh no,
高長
we're in a pinch.
すぐる
前すぎる
Ooh.
山本
竹虎さん大丈夫ですかすいませんフェイント警戒して前出過ぎました
目は
大丈夫っす
Like, I've never been hit straight in the face like that in a match because I've always been hit here when I'm blocking, but not in the face while defending the floor. And as much as it is painful for the defender, me as a blocker, I feel like I failed my defender if they get hit straight into the face like that. So that gets me fired up. Like, I really want to get back for the sake of my defender when that happens in indoor before, because I feel like I let them down. Like my block wasn't in the best position. That's why they went to a certain area and got hit straight into the face. But at least he apologizes. But, you know, it's, yeah,
どうしたケンマ
it's a big bruise to the ego getting hit in the face.
めんどくさい系かも。
ああ腹立つ。もうヘビの首相って昔からあんなんですか。
いや、猫をかぶるという技を身につけたらしい。
出身の心象は 100% 向こうの方がいいだろうね。
Really?
11番でかいだけ。
11番ザル。ヒロさんもう一
Oh. Don't do Lev dirty like that.
本。叩き。落とせ。
Nice. Nice. Nice, Yaku.
腕ぶん回すんじゃねえ。取りづらいだろうが。でもヤクさんは絶対拾ってくれるじゃないですか。
なんだよ。
なんざらでもない顔して。
That's a shade and a compliment at the same time. Moto with an out. Oh no. This is now a 3-point lead for no heavy.
気にすんな。次々。すぐれ。
2-point lead. Come on, Nekoma, you got this.
くそ。
Okay, what's the option? Fight. Oh, nice one, Yaku. Ooh. Okay, so they're out of system. Overball for Lev. Get it high. That's what I'm saying.
猫間のいつも通りは前と違うっすよ。
One of the best feelings as a middle, if you hammer an overpass straight down with authority. Yeah, like, oh. Let's go, Lev. I'm getting fired up.
今のレシーブ。
Oh. Yeah. Hope it's nothing serious. Oh no. Oh no. No. Just as I was getting fired up. Okay. So the high. I gotta let the high go down. Wow. I can't believe this is just 2 episodes. Like, they should have more features of Nekoma. I heard that, or I read somewhere that this part in the manga actually spanned a lot of chapters and they already compressed it in just 2 episodes. I wish I could see more. But anyway, so that's episode 1 of Riku versus Kulan versus Air. And at least I'm getting prepared for season 4, which at least no one's gonna call me out if I don't know any player at this point. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video as much as I did and learned something from it, hopefully, then don't forget to hit like and subscribe and ring the bell for notifications so you won't miss out on future Haikyuu react videos. And once again, it's Dr. AJ, and as always, keep safe, keep healthy, and I wish you all good vibes.